Okay, so this should hopefully be the final little video, unless you message me at any point and ask me to show you how to do anything else. So let's go into PlayStation and we'll fire up Wipeout 2097. Seems to be my go-to game for testing bits and pieces. Let that load up. The save state and load state, as I showed you in the previous video, works for PlayStation as well. It literally works for every single emulator, which is brilliant. So I've shown you how to do that. Don't need to go over that again. However, now we're in the PlayStation emulator. If for any reason you decide that you're not happy with the controller layout, which you shouldn't be, because I think I've mapped them exactly as it would be on PlayStation anyway, but just for an example, if you didn't or you weren't happy with it, if you hold down the hotkey and you press the triangle button, that will take you to the quick menu for the PlayStation emulator, and here you can do things like state slot. So when I showed you how to save a state and load a state, it will always default to state slot 0 on every single emulator. But if you decide that you wanted to have a save game and then somebody else in the house wanted to play the same game and they wanted to save it, you can come in to the emulator menu by pressing the hotkey and triangle as I've shown you, and then you can actually change the state slot by pressing circle, and then you can choose up to, it looks like it's limitless to be honest, amounts of state slots. So let's, as an example, leave it at 0 at the moment, press hotkey and triangle again to go back. We'll save this state at this point of the intro by hotkey and R1, saving state in the bottom, save to slot number 0. If we then wanted to save a different slot, we can go hotkey and triangle again, change the state slot to number 1 this time, and then come back. Let's get into the game this time. So we'll save this state at state number 1, hotkey and R1. It says at the bottom there, save state to slot number 1. Let's quickly play the game for a second. And then if we want to reload the slot that we just did, or the state that we just did, hotkey and L1 puts us back. You can do that as many times as you want. But then if you wanted to go back to save slot number 0 and then reload that, it'll take us back there. So really good, basically limitless amount of different saves that you can do as well. And also if you're on a game that you potentially wanted to save at multiple stages, then you can always change the slot, and you can do that on any of the emulators by, as I've shown, pressing the hotkey and triangle at any point, and that will take you to there. So might be something that you don't use ever, but the option's there for you. And then there's loads of different options that you can go into. Controls as an example. If you've got, I have set the controls up for PlayStation for player 1 and player 2, so it should be mapped exactly as the PS1 controllers were. However, if anything was wrong for any reason, you just come down to port 1 or port 2 controls, press circle, and then you can actually remap your individual buttons just there, and press X to come back, and then you can save the is that right? yeah, save the game remap file. So I'm probably going into a little bit too much detail now, and I'm probably blowing your mind with it, but just basically showing you what the options are, what you can get into. But I'm hoping that I've tested it enough on all the different emulators that really it should hopefully be plug and play once you've set up your controllers, and away you go. But as I said to you, it doesn't matter if you do mess anything up for any reason, because I've got a backup of it, and you can we can get it sorted. So I think I will finish the video there, and any other things that you need clarification on, we can discuss, or I can always do any other videos for you, and hopefully you enjoy.